Obviously very happy, obviously, with the way we played, particularly how we came out and started the game. And, I just thought the girls were really locked in, what we have been all season long. And they executed the scout pretty good for the most part of the game. I thought we had great individual performances. Candice Dupree was amazing tonight. But we can get her in the right spots out of ball player movement, and she's an intelligent player, knows where to get to the right spots. And I thought Brittany's defence on fouls was very good today, for 3/4 of the game. She's a hard matchup for us, but Brittany, she certainly showed a lot of mental toughness and maturity for such a young player. And obviously Dee, she was very good, just being the leader that she has been all season long. But it's one game. We'll focus on the next game now, and that's the most important game of the season.
Tyler, front left.
Sandy, you talked the other day about the importance of maintaining focus and intensity if you guys got out to a big lead, especially considering how Chicago's come back for some big deficits this season. Considering what happened, how pleased were you with how they didn't let up?
Yeah, I was very pleased. Like I said, we executed that game plan. It was our intensity that we came out at the start. We moved the ball. The only disappointing part in the first half was their offensive rebounding. That's where they scored 12 second-chance points in that first half. But there are areas that we can get better at. I thought we did a lot of great things defensively, and it got us out into the offensive phase.
Was that part of the reason you left your starters in so long, or what was the thinking there?
Well, it's Chicago. They've won the last 2 playoff series on someone else's court and been down 18 and 14. So, yeah, maybe any other team might have taken them out a little earlier. But I wanted to finish the game feeling good. I thought we got a little sloppy there with our execution at both ends of the floor. I kept them in there. But, look, 30 minutes for them, that's pretty easy. They're fit people.
Coach,
Front middle.
All right, Coach, how much of your defense is predicated on Brittany's ability to get out on the pick and roll and keep shooters from getting open, and then being able to get back and protect the rim?
Oh, a lot of it is, to tell you the truth. Like, we have schemes in place, and they're a little different for BG than they are maybe for Candice. But her mobility was exceptional tonight. I really thought that she helped well on the screen and executed that scheme and knew when to help, but when to recover, obviously, because Fowles is such a big body down low there, so we wanted to keep skin on her. But as well as the pick and roll, I always focus on what happens on the weak side. So I thought we loaded it up for the most part of the game.
Second row left.
In Game 1 against Minnesota, you talked about the momentum they were able to carry into Game 2. When you look at the fourth quarter of this game, the starters played heavier minutes. They played deeper into the fourth quarter. Was that a concerted effort to kind of thwart that momentum potentially? Yes,
no, definitely. And knowing that what Chicago has done in these last 2 series. And I wanted to finish playing well. We've got 2 days off in between, so it's no big deal for us. They kept their starters in, so no real disadvantage in that regard. And just staying in rhythm. That's what it's about. The season's not done. It's just staying in rhythm.
We have about 3 or 4 more questions for Coach. Front left.
Coach Gino Valdez, Scottsdale Chronicle. As you stated earlier, championship games aren't won in one game per series. So what can you take on this performance to keep them focused for Game 2?
Well, the biggest game of the series is always the first game. And we've accomplished our goal by winning it. And we have home and court advantage, which we worked very hard for all season long. So we took care of the business, but it is a series. So that's why I focus one game at a time. The next game is the most important game for us, and we're not going to look any further than that. So if we win that, then the next game will go to Chicago, and hopefully we can close it out. But Chicago, they're well coached. They'll make adjustments. They'll probably momentum will change a little bit. They make some more shots. So we have to be ready for everything. So I just try and keep my players on their toes.